Hey there guys, this is Prash here from Single to Taken for another video. So we've just had a subscriber send in a question, and the question is, at the end of a first date, should you try and secure a second date there and then, or should you wait and try and obtain it afterwards? So you've had a date with someone, and should you try and secure a second date at the end of the first date, or should you call her afterwards and invite her out? Great question, thank you so much for sending it over. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel till you get to the bell notification, and I'm releasing videos every Tuesday where subscribers send questions and I get the answer from the women on the streets, which is directly from the source. Right, let's get into it. So you've had that date and you want to know whether you should secure a date there and then. Let me give you my take on this. I would wait. So I wouldn't ask her for a date there and then, because it may show too much interest and it may come across as a little bit needy and a bit too eager. And showing too much interest can turn women off and can show that you're insecure. So I would rather wait though. It's always good to have patience, because remember, the good things comes to those who wait. So I would rather at the end of the date just say, hey, it was really cool to meet you, have a good evening, and then arrange to meet, and then maybe call her 2 to 3 days later and then invite her out again. So then that way there's that art of the mystery as well, because women also like to wonder, oh, does he like me, does he not like me? It's always good to have that mysterious factor as well, because remember, the art of seduction lies in mystery. Now there's another side of looking to it. If you feel, and this is where you have to make the judgment call, if you feel, and this is a very, very big if you feel that she gave you a lot of indicators of interest, the vibe was very flirty and very sort of, there's a very sexy and flirty vibe, and she has shown lots of signs, then yes, you can invite her up, but this is where you need to make that judgment call. But if you're unsure and if you want to be on the safe side, don't ask her at the end of the date. Call her 2 to 3 days later, or text her 2 to 3 days later and arrange a date there and then. And just take your time with it, because remember, when women meet someone new, they don't want to be rushed. They also want a guy that likes to take their time, get to know them. And if you think about it, you might like her and you might want to be with her, she may still be unsure. So in this way, by you waiting, it's going to give her space as well. And because you're showing that you're non-needy and you're someone that's already secure within himself, this will appear more attractive to her as well. So I hope this helps. Anyways, enough of me ranting on. Let's go ask the lovely ladies.
I feel like if the date went well, he could be like, oh, I really had a great time with you tonight. I hope we can, meet again, or like do something else. And then maybe just a subtle hint that will work. But not like, oh, let's do this again next time, this place, this date. But yeah, that's my opinion.
I think that a man should send a text message after the date, just kind of saying, oh, I had a great time and I'd like to see you again, but it's more appropriate to ask for a second date later. That way the man doesn't come across as too forward or clingy.
For me personally, no, because it might come off as a little too aggressive, and I would like to be able to be comfortable responding yes or no.
It's more about giving space.
Yeah, it's about giving me the space and the comfortable environment, because sometimes if I want to say no, it's very uncomfortable to do it in person for me.
I think that he should mention that he wants to see her again, if he does. If something came up during the conversation that he's done before, like seen the London Bridge, and somebody says, oh, I'd like to see that, he should say we should go.
Okay, so it really depends what is the gist at the end of the date. If the girl is flirting, like moving her hair or smiling or still laughing, then it's a good thing that the date ended well, and at that point he should definitely set up for the next date, like, hey, do you want to grab coffee next week or something like that. That's my point of view.
What I think, definitely have to mention about he want to see her again, but you can discuss another date maybe few days later, but definitely tell her you want to see her again.
If I really like the guy, I would like to know that the guy would like to meet again and just hang out, and then I'll be like, That it makes me feel like the date went well, and then I would want to invest more time talking to him and going on a next date.
So from a female perspective, most women don't like waiting. Waiting for that call or text to come through afterwards to find out if they get the next date or not. So I think you should definitely, if you like them and you're sure about it, try and follow through there and then whilst they're with you. to secure a next date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to share?
Be upfront and honest with them. Don't try and lead them on or be ambiguous, because if girls will drive themselves mad with that. They'll try and second guess. Did you like me? Didn't you like me? We've got different minds than men, so we like to know where we stand.
All right. I definitely think that he should secure a second date if it turns out through the whole time that they had good chemistry, as long as he didn't come off creepy. If the girl likes him as well, she's most likely looking for a second date. So if securing it, then it gives her something to look forward to. Sure, you could leave it off and not secure that date, but then you're left wondering whether if you're going to hear from them, if not. But if you secure the date, to me, I think it's solid.
You've had your first date, I reckon ask her out straight away after that first date if it went well. And yeah, if it didn't, maybe wait a couple days and see if she messages you or anything. But yeah, I'd ask her out for the second time after the first date.
I think the guy can do whatever he wants, and then it's the girl's choice to decide if she wants to go on the date. So it doesn't matter if it's right away or if it's a few days later. It's up to the woman, and she can say yes or no, and I don't think it determines, improves chances or lessens the chance of her saying yes or no if he waits or if he asks right away. I think it depends on the chemistry that they had after the first date.
Just be cool. Have your cool vibe. If you come off nervous, you can pick up. Women can pick that up immediately, and it's a little needy, I guess. The nervous part, but some people can welcome that as a way where they find that attractive. But it all depends on the person that you're going on a date with.
I think that they should ask then, because girls really don't like to wait.
My answer is that at the end of the date, men should say that he is interested in the girl, and doing so, he expressing his desire to meet her again and make her sure that he is interested. Yeah, I think it's based, in fact, on cultural context, and in different cultures people react in this way differently. And living here in Europe, I suppose European people tend not to say that immediately, but in our Asian context, people are willing to tell that in the end of the day.
Well, to me, what's important is what happened before the date, to take that into account during the date. So if we've been talking and we already get along before the date, then he wouldn't need to wait until the end. But if otherwise it's the first time we're meeting, then I'd rather wait to see how it is going.
Respect is important. I think during the dating or everything.
Right, welcome back. So we've had a mixture of answers. So some ladies have said that you should wait and give it some time, and some women said, oh, you should tell them there and then and be super direct. So it's a mixture of answers, but I'll just assess the situation, because this is another thing as well you have to understand as well, that you're a guy, so you've seen someone you like and you want to go out on a date with them, and you think, oh wow, it's game set match, I've already got her. But she may be seeing some other people, because it's not an official exclusive relationship, is it? You're still at that initial stage of dating. So I'd rather just be patient and just wait, because she may not be too sure. So if you give her that space and you give her that time, she's more likely to meet up with you rather than trying to force it upon her at the end of the date and showing too much interest and being too eager. Anyways, I hope this helps. Guys, if you've got any questions, post them in the comments box below. If you do have any questions that you want asked to the ladies, post them in the comments box below or send them to me in an email, and I will get them answered for you on the streets. It's my free gift to you. Hope you guys are well. You know the drill. Like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.